Hello everyone, welcome to the second day of automation challenge. In my previous video, we spoke about what automation is, why we need automation, and the tool we are going to be using. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you a hands-on experience on using the tool, how you can create automation for your company, for yourself, and then, just for knowledge. So let's get started. So I'm going to sign in. So, okay, these are all the automations, all my workflows that I've created, playing around with it. So, in this place, you can see how many were successful, how many errors, and then you can see all the variables. Okay, I have no variables. You can see all the credentials I have. Credentials are like, maybe you want to access your Twitter, you can add your Twitter here. So I'm accessing my Google Docs, I've accessed my Gmail, I've accessed my Google spreadsheet. So let's create automation. So you can do it either ways. You can do it manually or you can do it with AI, but I'll start with the manual way. So we'll be creating very basic thing just for the knowledge. So the first step is trigger. Trigger is, how is this automation going to start? Are you going to do it manually? Are you going to do it in a scheduled way, maybe every Monday, every weekend, every month, every year? So I'm going to do a manual trigger. Then after trigger, what next? So when it's just like when you start a car, what next are you going to do? You're going to maybe change the gear from parking to driving. So now we're going to do, so in this, after that, you can do AI, you can build autonomous agents, you can do action in app, but this is where we're going to be focusing on. So all these are apps that you can run your automation in, or you can create a workflow to access them. So for now, we'll be doing Google Docs. So we'll create a Google Docs. So adding credentials to it. So I've added 2 credentials, but I'm going to add one more just to show you how to do it. So let's create a new credentials. Then we sign in. Going to use this. Yeah, I've signed in before. I've created credentials before, so that's why it's showing that I already have access to this, but we'll just continue either ways. Connection successful. Now account is created. Let's do new YouTube practice. Save. So this is like home. So everything is going to access everything in your Google Docs, and it's now going to create a new document for you. So the title should be new YouTube practice. So before we execute this automation, let me show you that I don't have this document before. So go to Google Docs. See, it's the same email, and my recent docs, I don't have any document called new YouTube practice. So when I execute these steps, you see that we are going to create a new document called new YouTube practice. So this is it, 801. So next step, now that we have created google a new Google document, so what next do I want? So I want to update these documents. We'll go back to action in an app and look for docs again, and then we can do three things. We can create, which we have done. You can get a document, or you can update. So we'll just be getting a document for now, updating a document. So they will need the URL or the document ID, which you will just copy this link, paste it here. Then the action you want to do you want to create a header, a footer, whatever, but for now we are just creating a text. Do you want to insert, or do you want to find and replace? Since it's a new document we just created, we are inserting. Is it at the end or at index? I'll just leave it at the end. And then the text you want: testing, updating the new YouTube Pratt documents. And then that is all. We are going to execute this step. So let's check. Testing the new YouTube. Yeah, so now we are done with this step. We're going to close this page, and then we can add more. Let's just add email. So you come here, Gmail. So in Gmail now you can see a whole lot of things you can do. You can add label, delete a message, get a message, but we're just going to be sending an email. So just the way I authenticated my Google Docs, I've done that here, so it's still the same step. Then the operation I want to do, delete, get, we're just sending an email. So who are we sending this email? We're sending this email to this person. So what is your subject? Okay, testing YouTube. Hey, we are just testing if it is working. Now let me open my Gmail. Now nothing here of such, so we are going to go back and click execute step. Now it's been sent, so let's go back to Gmail and refresh. Now you see it. Hey, we're just testing if it's working. Good. We go back to our automation and close. So now this is like a mini execution, a workflow we just did. So we can execute everything at once. How everything executed at once. So now let me show you in this. It created a new file, but it did not update. But in our old file, it updated, because that is the particular ID we created for, we imputed. So this is like the manual way of creating workflow. So let's go to the automated way of creating an automation with AI. So you can do build with AI. So in this place you can either ask or build, but we are building, so we can say create an automate or create a workflow that sends my reports daily by 8 p.m. to my boss on his Gmail. So example at gmail.com. The report is always in this document. So let's see what AI can give us. So it's working now, it's thinking, then after thinking it's going to create something nice for us. It's retrieving workflow examples from the past, searching for notes. Notes are like that Gmail, that Google Docs, all the apps that we can use to automate. So it's reading the documentation. Okay, so this is it. So our trigger is scheduled daily 8 p.m. trigger. It's not done yet. Okay, I'm guessing why the email did not work is because we gave it an email that does not exist. So let's say use this email. Now if you notice, the red flag has disappeared. Yeah, so let's see if AI gave us something nice. Execute workflow. Okay, this did not send, so let's see. Problem in nodes and report to boss, cannot read property. Okay, so it can't read the items here. Let's see if AI can solve it. Okay, so it gave us the wrong expression. So AI cannot do everything. Let's execute it again. Okay, let's run everything from scratch. Voila, and that will be all for this video. I hope you enjoy and learned something. Thank you and bye for now.